With less than a week to go before the midterm elections, the Republican Party's pulling out all the stops in Texas. The last time the Lone Star State voted for a Democrat in a statewide election was 1994, but today a Democrat is making a legitimate play for the Senate seat currently held by Ted Cruz. Meg Oliver shares how voters on both sides feel about the candidates vying for the seat.
On the campaign trail, energized Democrats greet Congressman Beto O'Rourke like a rock star. At this campaign stop in San Antonio, supporters formed a human chain to help him exit the park.
What's your strategy for the home stretch?
Being with people who are going to decide this election. The people of Texas today, 8 different early voting stops, just in Bexar County, San Antonio, every one of them packed.
O'Rourke calls health care a human right and wants to see universal coverage. Texas is the most uninsured state in the country. Now he's within striking distance of Republican Senator Ted Cruz.
We will defend our freedom.
Cruz is focused on the economy, touting booming growth and the biggest tax cut in a generation achieved alongside President Trump.
And the people of Texas, we're common sense people. We want low taxes, we want low regulations, we want lots and lots of jobs.
But what was supposed to be a slam dunk for the one-term senator turned into a bus tour canvassing the state to secure votes.
O'Rourke is trailing in the polls but leading with campaign cash. He raised more than $38 million. That's almost 3 times more than Cruz and a fundraising record in a U.S. Senate race.
And early voting in Texas is also setting records.
Do you think a Democrat has a chance of winning in the state of Texas?
I do, actually.
Why?
I do. Because I have children that are in their 20s and 30s, and they are looking for political change.
I have to support Cruz.
Why?
I know what he's like. I don't know O'Rourke at all. I'll go with a sure thing.
But polls indicate nothing is a sure thing until all the votes are counted.
Okay, well, today's Scott Rasmussen number of the day presented by Ballotpedia is 6. This is the number of highly competitive Senate races that are still out there with less than a week until the midterm elections. ScottRasmussen.com reports that 5 of those are currently toss-ups. The other one is leaning toward the Democrats. Arizona, Florida, Indiana, Missouri, and Nevada could all be decided by voter turnout. Meanwhile, in Montana, the Democratic incumbent Jon Tester is trying to win a state that President Trump won by a massive margin back in 2016.